Alright, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning, everyone. How are you today? I'm fine too, thank you. Thank you for asking me. I hope you will always healthy and always happy, okay? Okay, what have we learned in the previous meeting? Alright, we learned about story, right? And then what will we do in this meeting? Alright, remember, I promised to you that I will tell you a story about, alright, correct, Jack and the Beanstalk. Alright, anybody have read or hear this story? Alright, nobody. Alright, I will tell you a story about the title is Jack and the Beanstalk. Alright. Once upon a time, there lived a poor widow and her son Jack. One day, Mother's Jack told him to sell their cow. They only have one cow, and the mothers told him to sell it. And then Jack went to the market, and on the way, he met a man who wanted to buy his cow. Jack asked, "What will you give me in return for my cow?" But the man answered, "I will give you a magic beams, 5 magic beams." Jack took the magic beans and gave the man the cow. But when he reached home, Jack's mother was very angry. She said, "You fool! He took away your cow and gave you just 5 beans." Then she threw the beans out of the window. Jack was very sad and went to sleep without dinner. Then the next day, when Jack woke up in the morning, he looked out of the window and he saw that a huge beanstalk has grown from his magic beans. He climbed up the beanstalk and reached a kingdom in the sky. There lived a giant and his wife. Jack went inside the house and found a giant's wife in the kitchen. Jack said, "Could you please give me something to eat? I'm so hungry." The kind of wife gave him bread and some milk. While he was eating, the giant came home. The giant was very big and looked very fearsome. Jack was terrified and went and hid inside the house. The giant cried, "I smell the body of an Englishman. But he alive, or be he dead, I will grind his bones to make my bread." Then wife said, "There is no boy in here." So the giant ate his food and then went to his room. Then he took out his sacks of gold coins, counted them and kept them aside. Then he went to sleep. In the night, Jack crept out of his hiding place, took one sack of gold coins, and climbed down the beanstalk again. At home, he gave the coin to his mother. His mother was very happy and they lived well for some time. Then climbed the beanstalk and went to the giant's house again. Once again, Jack asked the giant's wife for food, And Jack leaped up in the fright and went hid under the bed. Giant cried, "I smell the blood of an Englishman. Whether he alive or be he dead, I will grind his bone to make my bread." The wife said, "There is no boy in here." And the giant ate his food and went to his room. Then he took out a hand. He shouted, "Lay!" And the hand laid a golden egg. When the giant fell asleep, Jack took the hand and climbed down the beanstalk. Jack's mother was very happy with him. And after some days, Jack once again climbed the beanstalk and went to the giant castle. For the third time, Jack met the giant's wife and asked for some food. Once again, the giant's wife gave him a bread and milk, but Jack was eating. While he was eating, the giant came home. "Look, look, 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 look! I smell the blood of an Englishman. But he alive, or be he dead, I will grind his bone to make my bread." Cried the giant again. "Don't be silly. There is no boy in here," said his wife again. The giant had a magical harp. You know harp? It is music. It is how to play music. Is to play music like a guitar, but it's not a guitar. The giant had a magical harp that could play beautiful songs. While the giant slept again, Jack took the harp and was about to leave. Suddenly, the magic harp cried, "Help, master! A boy is stealing me." The giant woke up and saw Jack with the harp. Furious, Jack is running. He ran after Jack, but Jack was too fast for him. He ran down the beanstalk and reached home. The giant followed him. Jack quickly ran inside his house and grabbed an axe. He began to chop the beanstalk like this. The giant fell and died. And finally, Jack and his mother were now very rich, and they lived happily ever after. Alright, that is the story about, yes, correct, the Jack and the beanstalk. Yeah, Jack climbed to the sky by beanstalk and then stole something from the giant, and then the giant knew him, and then giant followed him, and Jack chopped the beanstalk, and then the giant fell down, and then the giant was dead, and he and his mother was live in happily ever after. Thank you. I hope you can write down and ask me as to your friend. Tell this story to your mother in home, and you can ask me if there is a part you can understand. Okay? And thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.